All right. Hey, everybody. Good morning. Sorry, the abrupt thing is I kind of fucked up the music there. How is... Well, one sec. I'm just going to pretend like I'm starting over. Hey, everybody. Good morning. How's everybody doing? I got some problems here as I shuffle around in my seat, but it's okay. We're all good now. Zombie Group, hello.
Hello. What's up?
So I'm a little bit flustered because I've actually been up for an hour trying to get some things to work here, and a lot of things have not been working this morning, which has been really frustrating. But the stream's live, nothing's broken, and let's hope that we're ready to go. We're coming at you with the Korean House Challenge number 3 today. I guess we'll explain what that means here in just a moment. Actually, where is this on the BaseTradeTV miscellaneous? There we go. So we've done a couple of these in-house tournaments, and honestly, we had hoped to do a lot more by this point. But everyone's in-house schedule, a lot of other things coming up, but they just kept getting pushed back. So it's fun to finally do another one. For those who are unfamiliar what the deal with this whole thing is, there are currently 8 people living in the team house in Korea. What team house you're asking? Why, the BaseTradeTV team house, of course. Where we're helping house foreigners come to Korea, play, compete in the GSL, etc. Today's event is actually, I gotta get Matcherino's logo up on the overlay because we are getting Matcherino'd up. There's 100 codes available through the code KHC3, Korea House Challenge 3. So make sure to drop by Matcherino and use the codes before the end of the day. We're going to be getting on a call here with No Regret shortly. He's going to be kind of playing pseudo-host to the Korea House. Because the thing that's going to be different about this is while there are 8 players playing, it's a single elimination bracket, pretty standard stuff. We've changed it up. 4 of the players were seeded at random, and they get to pick their opponents. The order of the bracket as well is set by the people who are picking their opponents. The other part of it too is the map pool. The 4 players who get picked have no say in how they get picked, and that kind of sucks for them, so we give them a little power too, and they get to modify the map pool. So Elazer, like after the picks are done and they know the map order and they know who they're playing against, Elazer, Jon Snow, Drago, and Neeb in that order will get to pick to either completely remove a map. They can only do one action here. Can either completely remove a map from the map pool or replace one with another map from a different map pool. And it's not limited to the latter pool. So for example, it's a hypothetical. Let's say Elazer gets picked and he's like, you know what? Fuck Blood Boil. I'm going to replace Blood Boil with Overgrowth. Boom. Easy peasy. Move on to the next guy. And they can totally remove the maps that the other people add. So like Jon Snow can remove Overgrowth and such. We've got plans around how we'll do this, and hopefully it'll go smoothly.
Yeah.
While I go get things set up with Jake, regale us with tales of the GSL. How was that? Saw pictures of you popping up.
First, I just gotta say, I've never actually watched so many people on a Google Doc, so I've never seen so many anonymous animals. There was an anonymous
right?
kraken. A kraken. That's not even.
There's an anonymous ibex. What the fuck is an ibex?
Wait, exactly. I've never seen this before.
I gotta Google right now. IBEX. Whoa, it's like a ram or something.
I mean, there's also an anonymous dinosaur, but at least that actually existed. I think. You know. Kraken, not so much. Anyways.
As far as you're aware.
I guess it's true. Kraken could just be, one of those giant squids, and that's what they called it, right?
Really good at hide and seek.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, the GSL was pretty fun. We went and cheered for Elazer. We had the documentary team because they're doing like another documentary, like time style for Elazer, and that was pretty fun walking around Korea with like 3 people holding gigantic cameras. Yeah, tried to cheer for Elazer. And spoiler alerts.
Well, I think we're doing a lot of stuff. People in the house. Spoilers are fine for this.
Right? Like it should, I don't know if it was mentioned, but just in case. Yeah, Elazer didn't get out, but he did get out. He took 3rd, not 4th. So, that's pretty cool. And he took a map off of Gumiho, so that was pretty exciting. Honestly, he had good positions too in the 3rd game, but oh well. And then after, we just went to chicken and beer.
Nice.
With some of the players and the casters.
Do you ever see what was that movie? The zombie one with Simon Pegg. Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah.
It's like
one of the best.
Yeah, like all the movie boils down to like, we'll go down, have a pint, and wait it all out. Like I feel like that's what happens with chicken and beer with Korea, right? Like no matter what happens, you can always just go down to the chicken and beer.
Well, it sucks so much just because like the area that GSL is in, the Africa studio, is actually not very it's a business district. So you go there, you do like, you work, and then maybe you go to the mall, but only in like, the open hours. So the fact that GSL ends at like 10:30, there's just not many places to go eat, unlike most of other Korea. So it's like your choices that late at night are really just kind of chicken and beer, But it's a fun time. Actually got outside and did stuff. Took some video of my own. Had flipping professional camera guys walking all through it. Whatever. They're cool. They're better than me. It's fine.
They are. You'll have to learn to deal with it. All right. Well, guys, looks like we've got things good to go with Jake. So we're going to create a call here. Oh, it tells me at the last second to wait. Okay. Say when, and I'll call.
Just kidding.
And I didn't actually prepare a Skype region for this. I probably should have on retrospect, because this will take more than like a couple of seconds to hash out. So that's my bad. We're just going to do big screen for it, though, and put the focus on the house, because all the cool stuff will be coming from them.
Yeah. What else? Oh, I actually got up on the GSO like studio like platform, which I've never done before.
How's that?
I don't know. I felt kind of cool, I got up and I just stood up and I looked out to the crowd that was all leaving, and I was like, this is what it feels like. And then no one else was there, so.
Pick up a fake mic, just drop it. What's up?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. There's a ton of foreigners, a ton of white people. So that, that's the usual case, is like whenever a foreigner is in GSL, there's always going to be more people, and the more people that come are usually just other foreigners. Like, decide it's a good time to visit GSL. But man, there was this one guy that was next to, like, I was sitting, and then there was one of the camera guys, and then there was a Korean dude, and this Korean dude was like so gung-ho about Gumiho. He was gung-ho. No, that didn't work. Never mind. But yeah, he just like
Gung Gumiho. There you go.
Sure, there you go. But he just like, I mean, even like, like we realize the guy's starting to win, so you kind of like get prepared to clap. Well, that guy didn't get prepared. He just started clapping. So it's like, 4 minutes where the game actually ends. The guy's like,
I was gonna stop you. Your quality's starting to go real poopy.
oh,
I think it's fine now. But cool. Jake's really loud. Hey, buddy.
damn.
Uh-oh. Is it like...
You know what? I'm gonna reset the call. This might actually just be a Skype thing. Hold up. One sec, guys. This is dumb. When you're in a group call, you have to like wait for everybody to end it before you recall. There we go. Alright, let's hope Jake realized we ended the call in order for him to pick it up again.
Oh, yeah. I thought you told me to hang up.
Well, everybody hang up was kind of the plan there, but... Number one production quality. You guys know it. Welcome to the internet. Hey, Jake. Welcome back again.
Whatever that I can figure that out now.
The white noise is very real with Jake.
Okay. So yeah, we have an air conditioner, so it's kind of loud. I don't know, maybe we can turn it off.
No, it's fine. Camera?
Well, now it's fine.
Okay, camera.
That's just like when you pick up the call, it's like.
Yeah.
Because I guess it auto adjusts or whatever, maybe.
All right, here we're gonna make
I
you
guess
guys the center of attention. Big full screen action. Boom. Hey, let's hear the classic. What's up? No regret here.
What's up, guys? No regret here.
All right, so
Yeah, you from the house.
you know how this is gonna work? That make sense?
Yeah, I understand.
Okay, so basically, I guess you grab each of the players over one by one, and they can announce who they're picking. I'll update the Google Doc as we go. So let's go find
Okay.
Cloudy first.
Cloudy, you ready to pick?
I think Alex.
What? You gotta...
Someone's fucking Liger right now on the Google Doc. Oh, man.
No camera.
Camera.
I didn't wash my hair.
Okay.
Tell him he's cute. Who cares?
I picked Neep.
Neep, why?
Oh.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay, he's committing suicide.
Shit! All right, Cloudy.
Why you pick Alex?
Because you guys complain.
Alex.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why does like everyone in the house is like complaining and bitching about Protoss?
Okay.
He bites the bullet.
Oh, okay. Then I get to pick Jon Snow.
Oh, CVZ.
Okay.
Thanks for the mere
Matchups.
matchups, guys. I'm loving this. But all right, where's Scarlett? Who's she? She's not got a lot of choices, but
You gotta come over here and pick. Stop making food.
I love that the motif of her cooking and liking to cook has stayed.
She's very far away.
Mm.
Quicker! Bali!
Just tell her. Just ask her who's she picking, Drogo or Neeb?
Yeah.
Or I mean, Drogo or Elazer.
Just who are you picking, Drogo or Elazer? Oh, she's picking Drogo.
Ooh, okay.
Drogo.
Drogo. That leaves. Oh, who's Juan gonna pick?
Who's it gonna be?
There's nothing to pick, man.
Okay,
Alright.
Juan's picking Elazer.
Wow, nice pick out of special. Good pick, good pick. All right, so now this is where things get really interesting with the map pool. Okay, so for those who weren't paying attention earlier, to give it one more rundown, we're using the standard ladder map pool as the default. Tell Scarlett I said hi.
Graham said, "Fuck you."
Wow.
Okay, anyways, we're using the standard ladder. Standard ladder map pool, and then these guys get to modify it. They can only do one of two actions. They can either completely replace a map with another map, or just completely remove a map from the map pool. So we're going to be starting with Elazer. So ask Elazer what he wants to do with the maps.
Elazer? What do you want to do with the maps? Because I don't actually understand the rules. What are you gonna do with the maps?
You can remove one map and add any map from the history of StarCraft.
Add any map at all? Like
Yes.
Out of...
He can do
either
Steps
or.
of fucking
Oh,
war.
shit.
I don't care.
Okay, you can do that. Yeah. No steps. You can have Steps of War if you want. I don't know. He's just he can change the map pool.
Why? Why he?
Because he's the first on the list.
Because he didn't get
didn't
to
get-
pick.
Yeah, I
He
didn't
didn't
get
get
to pick his opponent.
Juan didn't get
No
to
one,
pick
did no
either.
one read the thread? Come on now.
You know what? We can actually do it. We'll add Major last pick on it, so he can add or remove one from that list. Because you're right, he didn't actually get to pick. He got kind of cucked with last. So Major will have last map pick or veto.
Last map pick? Okay. You'll get last map pick or veto because you didn't get to pick anyone. I don't know. I'm just telling you.
So
Elazer, what are you doing?
Yeah.
So, like, what am I supposed to do?
So okay, explain to him this. I guess say this broadly for everybody. They can either completely remove a map from the map pool, making it a 6-map pool, for example, or they can replace one map with any map from the history of StarCraft.
Into the map pool?
Into
Or
the
into the...
into the map pool that all the players left to play with today.
Oh, okay. Elazer, you can either remove a map completely from the map pool, making it a 6-map map pool, or you can replace a map with any map for the map pool, and all of us have to use that map. Like, in our map pools. So say you put Steps of War into the map pool.
And remove one map.
Wait, if he... Is
He
it
has to
adding a
replace
map,
it. He has
or
to
is it
replace it. So
Replace
he'd
it.
remove Blood Boil in order to type thing. So he picks the map he wants to remove regardless, but then he can either replace it with another map or just leave it removed.
Okay, so you can remove a map regardless, right? And then you can either replace it with a random map from the map pool, like from all maps, or you can just leave it empty.
Okay, so I remove Blood Boil.
Okay, you remove Blood Boil.
Give me 30 seconds.
Okay, he's gonna research the best Zerg maps.
What about
Daedalus. Give us Daedalus.
Oh fuck, Daedalus,
God.
Jesus, no,
Yeah.
please, God.
I know, but if we can get enough of them in there. If we can get enough of those shitty maps in there, eventually they're gonna have to be played.
Just for the
Yeah,
stream,
but
some
4
people here
people
are a
get to
little
do it.
bit like upset about the rules. This is a totally for fun thing, guys. Yeah, there's prize money on the line. We split it up between the people in the house. This is Matcherino. Make sure to hit that up too with the free code KHC3. But I thought this would be a nice way to shake things up. Player picks, map picks. Oh, DOS Sensation, no. Jake, I'm
Can
glad
they-
Jake
Oh,
doesn't get to
just
pick a
like-
map. I'm
Can
glad.
they use like 8-player maps?
Yeah, any map.
The 4v4
Fucking
maps?
big game hunters.
Oh, God.
These are gonna be some memes.
Some of those are really bad.
Be some memes, yeah.
Elazer, your 30 seconds are up, dog. What the shit?
I need some research.
What are you doing right now? Are you researching Zerg victories or something?
Shout out to Defi for the 16 month. He's voting for Dassin Station.
Let's see it.
That's like the least trolly troll map possible.
Oh,
though.
waste.
Come on now.
Alkaline waste? Are we serious?
Are you
Is
serious?
he picking Aklon Waste?
No, no, no. Everyone's saying that. Like,
Oh,
just echoing.
That's Terramap.
Uh
Some vanilla shit
oh.
too.
Ooh, Sasha and Juan like it. Alkaline waste.
is that the official pick?
No, he's just jerking off.
Little scrap station.
Scraps. Are you serious?
Yeah!
Yeah!
Scrap station.
What the fuck? That map's terrible for Zerg.
Actually,
Fuck yeah.
Okay, scrap
cares?
station.
All right, so
I mean, it is.
to be
but-
clear, this is still part of the map pool. You can veto this out. Like, make sure people know
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
Jake. All right, so next pick would be Jon Snow.
Jon Snow, your map. Which map are you gonna remove first? It's. I'm not gonna tell you the map pool. It's the regular map pool, dog.
Tell him,
Wait, can you remove someone else's map and put your own map?
yes.
Oh, don't do that though. I wanna see some memes on Scrap Station. Abyssal Reef, don't you dare get rid of Odyssey. I'll come over there and smack you. Yeah, there you go. Let's get rid of Abyssal.
Oh, wow, like the most standard map. Okay.
For a second, he was gonna get rid of Odyssey. Not having that shit.
Not having Abyssal Reef feels bad, man.
Abyssal Reef's kind of not good for Zerg against Protoss.
Just remind them they don't have to add a map if they don't want to.
Are you looking at Shakira's? No, don't look at Shakira's. Wait. Oh, maybe Shakira's actually okay. What? The third basis so far?
Shakira's.
Oh, that's true.
Shakira,
Shakira's
Shakira.
map.
Oh, I'm
Her-
on
her-
tonight. My hips don't
Yeah.
lie because I know the feeling's right.
The map is online, and it is Shakira.
Yeah. He's picking Daybreak.
Really? Okay.
Daybreak. It's too late.
Okay.
Daybreak. Who else
All right.
gets to pick?
Drogo, then Neeb, then Major.
Drogo? Drogo's in that game.
Okay, well,
Can we skip him for now? Neeb's in a game too.
technically the tournament started, man. So
I mean, I know. Major's watching Pokemon.
well, ask Major. He can go now if he'd like, or he can wait till last pick. Ask him.
Do you wanna pick your map now, or do you wanna wait until last pick?
wait. I get to pick
You're getting a map because you didn't get to like pick someone because you were last in the
really?
section. Yeah.
But I don't think he understood whether he wants to wait.
Do you understand?
Like Drogo and Neeb are in front of him. Tell him.
So Drogo and Neeb are supposed to pick before you, but they're in game, so
Oh, really?
Jake, when we start?
So he,
we're supposed to start soon.
So I can do it now?
You can if you want.
But
Your
wait,
choice.
Do I play versus Major first at the same time or?
Dog, one step at a time.
So I have to remove,
To prepare some builds.
I
No,
need
no
I
preparation.
remove one and add one?
Yeah.
So what if he vetoes your map? That's the third. What if he vetoes your map? That's the
He's
third.
thinking.
Then
I don't know any maps, huh? Can I have the bezel back?
You want to add Abyssal back? Okay, you can, but do you want to remove
he,
any?
he
wait,
has to remove a map to put a business back.
You can remove any map in the map pool right now.
No, you caught me off guard.
Oh?
You caught me off guard.
Well, then we can
Oh,
wait.
no. Remove Iron and add Echo.
Oh God! Did you guys hear that? He wants to remove Ire and add Echo.
Ah, okay. Damn, it's been a while since fucking Echo.
Okay.
All right, well, you could let Elazer know that we're just waiting on Drogo and Neeb to finish the map so we can do vetoes for each of these series. Also,
Okay.
oh, by the way, quick note for everybody watching, due to some time constraint stuff and the fact that this is actually starting much later than we expected anyways, we're only going to be casting 2 of the round of 8 matches, not all 4 of them. So the players will be able to play this simultaneously in the house, but we will cast 2 of them, 2 of the best of 3s. So we'll let you guys vote now while we're waiting. I'll put a straw poll up since you can see what the matchups are going to be. We'll take the
Drogo?
top 2.
Drogo, are you ready for the tournament? He's not. I don't know why they're laddering. Cucksters.
Go over there and Alt F4 real quick. Let's go over there.
He would get very angry.
Yeah, well, so are we, because he's fucking
Yeah.
up the tournament.
I don't know what he's doing. Cloudy, are you ready? Are you
It's
ready?
okay. We're making this straw poll right now, anyways. I'm not fussed
What?
for this. I'm more worried about your guys' time than my time.
Maybe
to be
you.
honest.
Yeah, he's wasting our time.
All right, straw polls out, guys. Go vote. Basically vote for which match you want, right? You can only pick one. We will pick the top 2 selected from that list. So that basically, it's four total. We got SpeCial versus Elazer right out the bat. Scarlet versus Drogo in second. No Regret versus Jon Snow has no votes.
Oh.
Give me the straw polling. I'll make that different. Bless you.
Allergy hype.
Hey,
Yo,
you get
Zombie
to
Grub, you'd be
remove
so
a
proud
map
of
from
me.
the map pool and then
Why?
replace it
I
with
did like
a map
18K
from
yesterday.
anytime. Like right now.
What?
I walked
So you have
18K
to do that
yesterday.
first.
Oh, fancy.
No, so you remove a map from the map pool and you add a map from all time into the map pool. You understand? Blood Boil's already out. Blood Boil,
Abyssal and Ascension. All right.
Abyssal, and Ascension. You remove Proxima?
Oh, okay.
Can be any map from any time. Coda?
Who's the hot girl?
Coda.
That's
Coda.
No Regret.
Coda, yeah, that's me.
All right, then Neeb's got last veto, and I mean, remind him too. He can remove any of the maps that have been added. So the map pool right now has Scrap Station, Daybreak, Coda, Echo added in.
Probably.
Alex?
I might use veto that shit.
Alex, still in game too.
Okay, what? Hey Jake, when you can, try and get the camera on him too, if you don't mind.
Okay.
If Cloudy doesn't like it, don't go wash his fucking hair.
Well, Claudia's, I don't know where Claudia is right now.
Actually, I noticed. So I was gonna ask, is Cloudy's chair sponsored? I noticed he's got a DX Racer.
No, it's just my chair. But Alex, cancel that queue. Alex, you gotta play in the tournament. No, but you have to do the vetoing thing first. You gotta remove a map from the map pool and replace it with any map that you want. You can pick any of the maps that have, even the maps that have been replaced, you can replace them too. What are the maps right now?
Scrap Station, Daybreak, Coda,
Scrap
and Echo.
Station, Daybreak, Coda, Echo, and what are the rest
Oh,
in the pool?
1 sec here. Odyssey, Sequencer,
Odyssey, Sequencer. That's the map pool right now.
and one more. Right? Hang on, which one? Rid of Blood Boil, Abyssal,
No Scrap Station?
and Defender's Landing. Defender's Landing is the other one that's in there.
And
too.
Defender's Landing is also in there right now. You're taking out Scrap Station? What do you want to replace it with? You gotta pick anything. You can literally pick any map that you've ever played on.
Tell him he can also just leave Scrap Station as out.
You
They'll
can
get
also
replaced
just
by
remove the
Overgrowth
map
as
and not
default.
replace it with anything. But it gets replaced by Overgrowth by default. Yeah.
Wait, can I change my map?
Newkirk?
Okay.
Okay, he's Newkirk.
That's a pretty
Well, you
cool
wanna
map
choose
pool.
the
We
map.
got.
Like the verb of Newkirk.
What?
It can be any map I ever played.
Yeah.
Destination.
What's destination?
Oh God.
No. No.
It's a
No.
Brood War map.
Oh my god.
No Brood War
It's
maps.
a Brood War
No
map.
Brood War maps.
It's on StarCraft 2.
Okay.
You can
So I
play a
guess we
Fighting
have the map
Spirit.
now?
That was a StarCraft 2 map too.
I want to play
But yeah, it's like a racing Korea chair. I like it. It's supposed to be mine, but he stole it because he likes it.
Destination.
No
Why?
Brood War maps. Okay, so what are we doing now? We've got our map.
We got the straw pull up. So we'll cast Drogo and Scarlet, and then SpeCial and Elazer. So figure out which of those two want to go first, I guess, for us. And then we'll go start getting stuff set up in game.
SpeCial and who?
So SpeCial versus
SpeCial-
Elazer.
Because those other two are in game right now for some reason.
So we'll do SpeCial and Elazer first then.
Yeah. SpeCial and Elazer first.
What's the map pool?
I'll give him the full map pool in a sec. I actually have to write this out myself because
We're getting it. We're getting it right now.
I forgot to
We're gonna
keep
get-
track.
No destination?
No destination. Dog.
Just tell him to join BaseTradeTV and I'll paste it in there in a sec. In game.
Everyone go channel BaseTradeTV for the map pool.
Why no destination?
Oh, I'm not even on StarCraft.
Sequence.
Wait, so did you remove Scout Station?
Alex removed it.
It's so sad.
Oh no! What a cuck. He replaced it with Newkirk. What a boring map.
It's worse than you.
Oh, I gotta find these maps.
Alright. I saw it on your replay.
Whoa.
Whoa, Jake,
Ah.
Mike, it's like pointing at the fan or something.
Hello?
Yeah, your mic got pointed at the fan and went super loud. It's good now, yeah.
Okay.
No, wait, the gain's still like super high. Did you knock it, the gain? Or
Oh.
something?
No? Wait, what game? Game? One sec. I was Skype auto-adjusting as soon as I turned StarCraft on.
Hey, Zungrib, you're on the Google Doc, right?
Yeah.
Am I having like a dumb moment? How are we with 8 maps? What did I do here wrong?
Hold on here. Took away 5, added 5. Because Neeb vetoed. He took out Scrap Station.
Yes. Very. Such a hard thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
So the,
Skype station's out.
1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
4, 5, 6, 7. Thank you. Okay, full map
Yeah.
pool.
I got it.
I'll paste this to you on Skype, Jake. I'll write it in game.
Okay.
Oh shit, I'll put that better in game. It's Daybreak, Coda, Newkirk Precinct, Echo, Sequencer, Defenders Landing, and Odyssey. This is the weirdest fucking map pool.
Beautiful.
Okay, Jake, I love your face. Any words for the fans before we disappear?
We get ready for some memes. That's what you guys need to get ready for.
Good luck versus Jon Snow, dude. We'll see you in a bit.
Thanks, buddy. See you later.
All right, we'll get the call going. Zombie up again here in just a moment. Welcome back. Wow,
Hi.
it's been so long. What a weird map pool. I actually kind of like how this ended up. But what's funny about this is this map pool really reminds me of last season, or sorry, the season prior, more than anything, right? Where we actually had Newkirk, and I guess like I look at Daybreak, Coda, and Echo as like really standard maps. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know about 2 seasons ago, because unless I don't remember what it was. But
Well, I'm sorry,
Maybe
maybe it wasn't
Legacy
2
is
seasons. I'm
weird.
thinking back the last time we had a normal map pool before they started trying to get weird with it.
I don't know when they started. But at the beginning of Legacy, the Void had Coda and Echo. I remember that much.
Hmm.
And maybe Newkirk? Yeah, maybe. I don't know, they didn't meme hard enough. I mean, they vetoed Scrap Station, so
I know,
ruined.
Well, the thing is, I think people would have vetoed Scrap Station anyways. Like, it's one of those maps that's in the map pool, and you're like, okay, well,
Maybe not the person who chose it. Well, I guess the other person would veto it then. Maybe in an ideal world, both
Am I
of them
being-
would.
am I being trolled right now in game? I don't. Why are they asking about the US West server? What?
What?
Why wouldn't we just play Korea? What?
He says that he plays better with ping. He's asking for ping.
Oh. I just not even gonna. Dumb.
Okay.
Okay, so
That's a weird
SpeCial
request.
versus Elazer first, Scarlet, Strogo after. Everyone else can play. Okay, so headache aside for a moment, guys. We have the map pool, we have our player, we have the brackets, we got the match arena page set up too for the prize pool, and I got to get that up on stream a little bit later too. All these things are ready to go, so we can finally get a bit into the tournament stuff. The map pool is so weird, but I think this should make for some pretty interesting times. Do us a favor though, if you haven't yet, head over to Twitter, hit that retweet button so people can see all the information. This tweet has the bracket link, the match arena link, the stream link, everything we need in there. And yeah, we'll get this party going, I guess.
Does the higher seed choose A or B?
Oh, I don't care. We do that or we can flip a coin. We just gotta keep it consistent. You choose.
Yeah, it's just the first time we've had seeds. Okay.
The seeding, for everyone's, just so everyone's aware, was totally random. In terms
Yeah.
of the order as well in which they picked and the order in which the bracket would come down. Like, This tournament is just, it's a for fun thing with the Korean house members, you know. I'm really glad they're willing to play. But okay, that being said, let me go tweet at the first match. It's gonna be first two matches, or first match. Oh wait, we're doing, yeah, special. Whoops, I'm wrong.
Right. SpeCial versus Elazer.
All right, then after this, of course, it's gonna be, excuse me, Drogo versus. Oh man, why does this thing say vodcast? That's not true at all. Delete that tweet. I forget you gotta do like the whole question mark trick when you enter links in because of that stuff. That better not be going on all night tonight. I had enough of that yesterday while I was streaming. This is gonna be best of 3. Yeah, best of 3s in the first round, guys. Best of 5 second round, and then if we got time, best of 7 finals. If not, best of 5.
I'm just like, so. Wait, there's a no regret with an Elazer clan tag, but there's an Elazer clan tag with a barcode and a no regret with a Korean clan tag.
I see no regret's name, yeah, in Korean. I don't see this Elazer one you're talking about though. I think that's
the one that's being typed in chat. No regret with Elazer clan, at least for me.
Yeah, I didn't realize it's Korean on the channel list, but it's like,
yeah.
I'm gonna assume that's some weird bug. Or maybe he's super trolling us, man. I don't know.
I don't know, man. It's freaking me out.
Kagumio join the tournament, or is it in-house? It's in-house only, guys. It's the benefit to living in the house. But yeah, so the brackets are weird. I know it's through Google. Right now, if you guys type ~brackets, it takes you to a Google Doc, but it's the best way to keep track of what's going on because while we could have just used a challenge page, we wanted to make sure it was clear like what was vetoed by whom and what the map pool was going to be. So again, it's really weird. You got Daybreak Coda, Newkirk Precinct, Echo, Sequencer, Defender's Landing, and Odyssey. And they are vetoing the newer maps, which is hilarious. They vetoed all the new maps, so we're just going to... No, excuse me, Odyssey was vetoed. So it's going to be Coda, Defenders, and what, Sequencer?
Yeah. Okay, I gotta go find this map.
Wait, is this Elazer on No Regrets account doing the vetoes? I'm so confused.
That's why I'm confused, man. What if it's no regret just typing in the chat channel because Elazer's too lazy?
No regret. Why are you doing Elazer's vetoes? I'm confused.
Okay. It's gonna be interesting. I'm not sure we can get the Blizzard official coda.
Oh, and before we end up with what?
Well, you can get coda from like the map pool. So either TLMC5 coda or
TLMC5 is probably fine because that was pretty much the one we went with anyways. I don't remember Coda getting a lot of tweaks and changes. But it's weird that you can't find... Let me look for the official one before you make that. Maybe it'll be that stupid thing where I can see it and you can't. Yeah, I can see the official one.
Okay.
I'll host it. Okay, so finally getting going. Game number 1. I'm pretty excited for this. Also, what the fuck, Coda, right? Like that's... Here, you got host.
Coda LE. Okay.
Okay, whichever is Elazer, please type 1 so we can invite.
He pointed to him.
Right, but I'm confused if he was just over on Jake's computer or if he's actually on Jake's account playing.
That's the right one.
Okay. The sneezes are spreading. Yeah, Zambria, she caught it over the internet.
And like suddenly I've caught it.
It's like yawning, you know. You see someone else sneeze and you're just like,
Is it? Oh,
No, it's actually not. Not even a little bit.
yeah.
But all right, so hopefully you guys enjoyed the shake-up of things. Where is the Match Arena logo? So I gotta get that on the overlay still. There we go. Save the image. It's always nice working with Match Arena, guys. Giving us codes, helping us grow that prize pool, make it a little bit bigger, better for all the players. You guys know the drill. But to be clear, the $400 that will be the primary prize pool for this is put on by Twitch.
Hey.
Because we love Twitch. And I guess
True.
I'll find space for that in-game. Also, I'm trying out the new Bit Boss battle skin. Let me know if you guys like it versus the normal one, or if it's stupid we should just stick with normal. I don't really care. I'm just trying because it's available.
Oh, that gets a triangle.
Yeah, it's got like
Or
a
diamond.
it's called Paragon. There's a StarCraft one, and I really think that one's neat looking, but you can't pick whether you get the Protoss, Zerg, or Terran one. It's like random. So it's like,
Boo.
yeah, I want the Terran one.
Yeah. I don't know how. Why is like who donated? Who is that?
Oh, I just set Kespa as the boss because you know we killed Kespa and all that.
Oh, so you put it. Gotcha.
Custom boss hype. All
Good
right,
job.
ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the BaseTradeTV Korean House Challenge number 3, or something like that. In the bottom, nope, at the top left on this old map, it is gonna be the Blue Terran SpeCial on team, looking for
Oh.
team.
Of course, that's why he did that. That's why he chose this map. In the bottom right has the red Zerg. It is Elazer.
I like to because Elazer had to Google and like look up and find which map he wanted. He needed a lot of time. Like he wasn't well prepared for it. Major, no, he knew. He knew in the event that this happened. He knew exactly which map he wanted because of the way it was laid out.
Funnily enough, they both are very. I guess they have good memory. You know, Elazer might have taken a long time to find the map that he wanted, but when he did, he knew exactly what was going on in Coda. Like the multiple racks started kind of on Coda, I guess, Legacy of the Void. So. Like history is being remade or something like that. I don't know, reproduced in front of your eyes. But so is a proxy hatch. I don't remember it going in the top right though. I thought it went to the other third. But I don't actually remember.
Well,
I just remember it happening.
so a little bit individual of the map for just one moment. Major, of course, has been 3-raxing almost everything we've cast of him, including the show match for SpeCial when he got introduced to our team. And I don't think this is a bad thing. In fact, the more we've been watching other Korean Terrans use this as a regular opener, makes a lot of sense as to why he's doing it. Because for me, initially, my honest-to-God thoughts were, oh, he just doesn't want to show builds, or he's not playing to his fullest potential, blah, blah, blah. But now that we've seen Gumiho and Innovation and everybody use the 3-Rax Reaper, Beyond especially, as just their opener into like a regular game, I'm a little more convinced that Major's actually one step ahead of everybody.
Marauders should shoot up.
Whoa.
That's all.
I haven't heard that in a while.
I was going to say, it's been a long time since we've heard a donation noise. Thank you kindly, whoever that was. Check it out in just a sec. I actually have the wrong Twitch alerts on right now. I have mine, my personal channel. Feels bad. So I'll have to check that out after this game. But thank you for the $10.
So proxy hatch is going to be scouted. Actually, maybe not even fairly soon. Like SpeCial went right to that main base. You see the gas, you might see the pool, but I don't know if you're gonna see the Roach Warren.
I mean, the proxy is such a weird thing to normally, like, you wouldn't expect it.
There it is. It's too bad. If the Roach Warren was on the side of the spawning pool, it actually would not have been scouted. I mean, maybe not till later. But
Yeah, it's
still.
like yet with an asterisk. But even then, well, he's doing a
Good
lot of
grenades.
drone damage here.
Yeah, those pretty good grenades. So he still, like, he knows there's a Roach Warren, but that might just be like, oh, a laser's responding to my 3-racks, right? I think he just saw that there was no creep at the natural.
Yeah, bunker now coming down upon scouting that.
Yeah, and he's about to see the creep, of course, right in, yeah, there you go. Right in front of his barracks.
Okay, so this is a big problem because all of his depots are on the low ground. There's none on the high ground. In fact, he's already starting to build another one, even though he doesn't really need it initially, but he will, and he knows it too. Another bunker coming up on the high ground. Major is not taking this lightly.
He doesn't really have anything to put in the
God.
bunker. And
But he
if
just
he's
shredded defenses
pulled-
at home. Drones, they try to surround, but the queen goes down. Reapers are
Oh,
going to
that's a good
slaughter
point.
this drone line. If he can hold off those initial 3 or whatever roaches, he's good to go.
Yeah, as I said, they had nothing to actually save that bunker. I
Oh my
think
God.
though that just because he has a a wall, right? Like a laser can't beat this out fast enough. GG.
GG. We're in cheesy game number 1. Also, big thank you to found the name StetCare. StetCare is also the new bit boss upon donating, so thank you very much. StetCare, if you don't know, if you're in chat with us, by the way, he says, hi, I like watching BaseTradeTV with a smiley face. Hi back at you. If you don't know, you now have boss powers. If you type ! boss glory in the chat, you will get a special piece of loot that is made just for you. And, actually, is Gatherbot not on today? No, it is. It's just pink. Special piece of loot made for just the bit boss. You can also tax all the other users in chat as the bit boss, steal their Makarovs. You can be a good bit boss or a bad bit boss. It's really up to you.
It's like playing black and white.
Speaking of black and white, Sequencer seems to have that map theme for the minimap.
I'll take that as a segue.
Yeah, it's like a that was like a 7 out of 10. That's what I was checking.
Yeah. Now, did you play that game actually?
Which game?
Black and white.
Oh, that was the one where you're like the god or whatever, right?
Yeah, so that's what I remember most from it, right? Because that was kind of like the most, I think that's what they like branded it as appeal-wise.
There was more to it though.
Yeah, so the best thing about it was actually that you had a pet that like would copy whether you were good or bad. Like it would become good or bad. And you had to like train it, because if you were good and then it did a bad thing because it's, you know, growing pains and all that, you could like basically, well, you slap it, I think is what you did, so it's a bit abusive, but you could just be like, no, never do that again. And then it becomes like a really good pet, I guess. It's like a giant lion, so I say pet in like air quotes, but still, it's cool.
All right, well, game 2 kicks off here for the Korean House Challenge, much quicker than expected. He's up 1-0 in the bottom left. The blue Terran player, SpeCial.
In the top right has the red Zerg. There's a Elazer.
Oh, Elazer. Poor Elazer. Comes to Korea. Gets killed in the GSL. Gets killed in the BaseTradeTV Korea house. He's got to go back to WCS.
Yeah, and he is going to Valencia, I guess, on a more serious note. So even if he had gotten through GSL, he would have had some, I guess, like complications coming back. But yeah, nobody has that as well in Valencia. A lot of people go to Valencia in like 5, 6, 7 days. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, actually, when we were talking to a lot of the players, like even Drogo back in Austin, right? He's obviously come back for a second round in the Korea house. A lot of them, they still want to focus on WCS and Valencia, but they know Korea is like the best place to get the training, the best place to ladder, the best place to meet the other Koreans. And unfortunately for Drogo, I remember one of his big gripes in the past was there weren't other like Protoss to really work with at the house. Now he's got Neeb and Cloudy. Hopefully that's a nice little Protoss trifecta for them.
Yeah, I feel more for SpeCial, who just has never had any Terrans. I guess ever since Elazer left, I guess.
Well, SpeCial though, he's a guy who knows all the other Koreans pretty well though. So it's like he might not. I don't think Drogo has that same like bond with the Koreans that SpeCial does.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Also,
TY actually had some fun times on Team 8 back in the day.
Just a note too, by the way, guys, Cloudy and Neeb, Norgret and Jon Snow will not be streamed. Those matches are playing out as we speak, and we'll get updates for them as we go. But both of the semifinals and the grand finals will all be cast.
Nice. All right, so another 3 racks, which Elazer will be scouting, I think, with the second Reaper popping out. That first Overlord. So we'll see how he responds to it. That was lovely.
It was muted for the stream, so don't even worry. I'm so sorry, Zombie Grub.
Lovely.
You know, to be clear for everybody, before I even make this joke, Zombie Grub and I are not dating, okay? But you know, like, there's that whole thing where like couples get comfortable at a point, which is all the gross stuff they do. I feel like we reached that point in terms of casting, like, when you gotta clear your throat or make the gross nose sounds, you're just like, eh.
I don't know. Every single time I burp, you just have to, you like shudder in pain.
Okay, but that's
even
that's
the tiniest little burp.
That's like above and beyond for me though. That's just the one knack thing.
All right. Well, obviously to Elazer, of course, that it's 3 racks, but SpeCial I think is a little more aggressive to the main base than most of their Terrans. Maybe they'll scout with the first Reaper, of course, to see what's going on, but then any follow-up Reapers are really just trying to patrol outside and kill queens and the natural drones, not the main ones.
I'm not sure to classify as a mistake or not, but I mean, like, those Lings were just kind of chasing off a creep too, even if it's just a little bit. I mean, maybe one extra Ling's alive, maybe it's not, maybe it's a world of difference. We're going to find out in a moment, though. These ones do have speed now. Start trying to get on top of these Reapers.
Yeah. I don't know. Every single time I burp, you just have to, you like shudder in pain. Okay, but that's
We're going to find out in a moment, though. These ones do have speed now. Start trying to get on top of these Reapers.
So Elazer did sneak out that drone and build a third pretty quickly, but it's kind of like a blessing in disguise. I think that it did take away his minerals a little bit, but you actually start to bank so much, even if you're larva injecting really well, that a third base usually has to come down. So it's actually kind of like good that he was able to get that drone over there with a healthy hatchery. So the Reapers can't possibly like, you know, decide that's the what do you say, like a booby prize, you know, and get the third base before they get out. They can't do anything about it, and if the lings are plentiful enough to push them back, then, you know, so be it.
And this is nice. He manages to draw major back, special back. With the Reapers knowing that those lings got away, he pulls back with them, and that's not going to be a problem at the front door. I mean, walls are up, etc. But now those Reapers know exactly what the lings are. They can start moving in.
We do have a problem outside of, I guess, the ling count here. Well, currently, I suppose, is that it is just lings, and SpeCial is not transitioning, which this Overlord is going to confirm, I think, very soon. He hasn't, like, you can't see the third racks, which might have the tech lab, but there are 2 more barracks in the main.
I think we're also at this point where it's above the 9 count, and I know it's like a foreigner thing to go above 9, and the Koreans typically stay strictly at 9, but he can see at home with that Overlord, like, oh, there's still Reapers being produced. Like, I don't know if he caught all 5, but he's been able to see them still being made.
That's why I said I think it's, like, very short, right? It's like, yeah, you probably should have been producing more lings in here now.
Can he get this round? High ground, low ground? Oh, good positioning here for SpeCial, but still going to take some losses. Lings in the high ground, also picking off those low Reapers. Nicely done out of Elazer.
Things are looking okay. He's keeping the count low, but it really has only just started 5 Reaper production, so that's going to continue to, you know, it's not going to have a problem where like loses 3 or 4 at a time. That's if he's instantly replaced.
And this is that Carapace upgrade we've been seeing come out as a little bit of a way to try and deal with this, reduce a lot of the Reaper auto attack damage. Not going to affect grenades at all, but as we see, the grenades end up working against SpeCial.
Yeah, that was really nice. I mean, he can lose a couple, but it is supposed to reach like a max point of just like, this is absurd. Like, how am I supposed to deal with this with lings? And he's not really quite reaching that. In fact, just I think wisely staying at home to collect his numbers again, because he's are going to die.
Yeah, he's 5 racks reapering while this goes on, and an engineering bay finishes up. I almost want to see +1 weapons come out to counter the +1 armor. There we go.
Problem is, I'm not sure he did enough, you know, so far, 6 minutes in the game, that it's actually going to matter. But it is always that, like, you know, suddenly there's a 20 Reapers and you're just like, oh yeah, they're pretty good. Kind of forgot. He's going to commit to this. I mean, there's only 1 Reaper. Even with 2 Reapers, there's a lot of stuff to get surface area on, but I think he should back off now.
Counterattack. Oh, this link should have been at home. Queen's going to get demolished, and the Elazer now in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, maybe not the best move there. I think he saw that the Reapers were being stacked up at home, so he thought that was a safe move, but maybe once he saw that the lings were being under attack, he just ran home.
I love the idea that the deception of the production of a 5-rax Reaper makes it look like he's pulled back.
Yeah, right? This is, oh man.
There's so many grenades. This is so dangerous for Elazer, but he is starting to push this back. Reapers are getting surrounded. A lot of them getting picked off now.
You know, with the 9 drones at the third base, I didn't think was like, especially like if he had gotten that Reaper surround with only 9 drones killed, I think it's pretty good. The fact that 18 drones, though, doubling with mostly the grenades and the natural, makes me like, okay, maybe that was enough for SpeCial, who is eventually going to play a normal-looking TvZ.
So this was kind of cool. I thought this was an Overseer morphing earlier when the first Link attack came in, but I guess his plan was to try and like lift these over and drop when there was only 1 Reaper for defense. But yeah, with like 5 or what is this, even 8 patrolling at home, 10, he can't really break that.
Yeah. He doesn't have any anti-air right now. So
well, he's going to do a missile turret, yeah.
Yeah, it's weird.
I love that this is anti-air.
He hasn't gotten into Elazer's main base either in quite a long time, so also might be a bit of a fear. Did he make 2? Oh no, that was just just the one. Never mind. Yeah, that's just for that Overlord. All right.
Oh, there's no vision for the Overlord though. Oh, as he lifts his 3rd CC over, I can see it. It's brilliant.
Weird.
I love it.
Cool.
I mean, he could have lifted the barracks, I guess, if he really wanted to put that pressure on, but still.
Yeah, right.
Weird game to say the least. We're kind of moving into the mid game now. Elazer somehow through all of this did manage to get up to 70 workers. His upgrades are there, right? Like everyone's upgrades are a little bit off because of the way they prioritize this, but I don't know. I'm not feeling so bad for Elazer right now. I'm actually more worried for Major.
Yeah.
SpeCial. Oh, I gotta stop doing that.
I look at this unit's loss tab, and while like 57 to 22 is obviously like double and then some, I feel like that's not very good really for a Reaper opener. Like you usually see absurd amounts of Ling kills compared to the Reapers if the 3 racks was effective, or the 5 racks, I guess in this case. So you didn't have to really remake a ton of Lings, more Lings than we usually see. As such, yeah, 70 drones feels pretty good.
Really good positioning here. The Marine's going to pick off those Lings, no problem. Banelings, haven't really been brought into play yet, but he is getting Baneling speed finished up soon. That's one thing SpeCial really hasn't had to worry about. But now, the Lazer's taking it to the next step. Oh, if these Reapers had seen that, they could have grenaded so many of those.
It's a good point. These are going to have +2 and Baneling speed, it looks like, so it's really perfectly timing out here. But SpeCial, they don't see each other as it's happening. There's no overload in the middle of the map that sees that quite a bit. 2
ships passing in the night because they're all focusing on the right side, but this would be awkward.
There we go.
Even if SpeCial, he's not copy shields in sim, I guess he could split if he needs to.
Yeah, but he, okay, so Elazer now knows he's not going to make the mistake of maybe overcommitting to a 3rd base and all that. He's instead going to, I think, just crush this, force a lift, and then counter. He has so many units. Banelings aren't even showing themselves. I wonder if that's on purpose.
I feel like it's got to be, right? He's feeling confident enough for that link count, and it's almost like a false sense of security, hoping to catch major SpeCial off guard.
Wow, you're especially bad today.
I know. Normally I'm pretty good with this. I don't know what's going on.
That's weird. Anyway, Banelings do still need the support of Lings if you really want to snowball on top of that production, so they do pair up now. Almost just had the gates open anyway. Bust him down. No one of mine to help.
Oh, God, though. Even then, SCV is going to go down next. SpeCial, he's causing some damage on the other end of the map, but he stopped to focus on this side. So now this Drops is kind of sitting here doing nothing, not even denying mining, while he bleeds out everything at home.
Yeah. A lot more lanes coming in here. They do have 2-1 upgrades. SpeCial almost at 1-1. No, still not a very effective Widow Mine kill. Liberator's going to have about so much versus Lings too, but on the ramp, it's pretty effective.
3rd base does have the bunker to at least fall back to. I don't know if it's enough Banelings to break this. If the SCVs are pulled, well, I was gonna say if the SCVs are pulled, they'll just get hit, and that's going to work just as good.
There you go. I mean, Elazer's banking quite a lot. The Spire maybe should have been put down a little bit earlier so he could actually use all this money that he's banking, but I think he did enough damage. He's still got some of the army with him too. That's SpeCial, even though he is at an even army supply. I don't think a counterattack is that scary.
By the way, we will get caught up with all the shoutouts after this game, guys. I finally have Twitch alerts up and running, but I have to filter it still. So big love to all the subs coming in during this game. Appreciate you. 52 SCVs dead. Left with barely 32 remaining. This is such a tough spot for a Terran to be in. Like, almost impossible.
I don't see the one issue could be Elazer overcommitting with basic units here, especially as the upgrades have evened up again, 2-1 to 2-1. And he is at this point like really basic units, like not even the Banelings are coming through here anymore.
Yeah, that fight on the ramp, that choke worked really against him. He lost probably like a 1/3 of his Lings just trying to get up there.
Yeah, so that's why I'm a little worried, like when he was in an even army supply defensively waiting for more Banelings and Mutas, I was like, nah, it's not gonna do anything, but there is, I guess, a point of overcommittal that sometimes Terrans can spring the trap back as soon as they realize, like, oh, you just gave away your entire army. And if their macro has been put off because of openers and aggression and all that, like Elazer's has, he's just banking so much. I think he's also aware that, like, okay, I shouldn't overcommit. Like, this is the one opportunity where I could die.
Yeah. By the way, I know people want to get salty about mules in chat, but to show you the income graph real quick, like, SpeCial is on 4 orbitals, 4 mules at a time, and he's not coming back on this income graph anytime soon.
It was, we didn't really note that, I suppose, but like the 4th base came down really quickly.
Oh, he's not repairing it.
Planetary.
Oh, he's not repairing it. This could be a problem. I'm going to keep that selected, guys, so we can at least watch itself.
And the Lings have pulled back. Mutas are finally on the way. Drops aren't really a way back into this.
Oh, no.
If they could have been.
If he loses this to burning.
Push. Fine. He's repairing it. Got it.
Oh, thank God. Yeah, one SCV was all the trick. He may have just done that thing where, like, he already meant to repair it, but it's like the SCV that had minerals, so just return the minerals like a dummy.
Yeah, something like that. But the drop manages to survive, so bypassing the mutas as they
snipes the
respond
hatchery.
to this is nice. The hatchery snipe plus the main is under attack. There's a ton of stacked up drones still. The spawning pool could be a nice snipe, but you have to snipe it like focus fire. There we go. Could he get this? No, he can't get the spider too. He's got to get out of there.
I wonder what I think the spawning pool is the better choice between the two. It's gonna put a bigger
yeah.
like. Oh my god, I can't believe that Medivac alive. Oh well, it's not gonna stay alive, but it's gonna put a bigger kink in the production, right? Than the Mutalisk one would, or the Spire, excuse me.
I agree. Nice pickup on the Medivacs. You know, talk a lot about the spawning pool snipe and which one's better, but honestly, like it doesn't matter if you aren't pushing at the same time. The fact that he's entirely retreated, I think Elazer lets him breathe easy about losing such an important tech structure, and the game goes on.
Well, there's an interesting dynamic going on behind this. Elazer's stacking up on those mutas like rogue levels of tall, right? And major, special, whatever you want to call him, because I just can't do it at this point. He's not looking at Thors at all. Now, I'm wondering if that's a consequence of his economy or if that's just a playstyle choice.
I think so. I mean, the best unit you can possibly get in StarCraft 2 in general, I would say, is the Marine for its cost. Just trying to put as much into that as possible. I mean, Special got back up to 32 SEVs, so his production really isn't that bad. 6 Marines at a time isn't that expensive.
I'm wondering, too, the Widowmine he pulled back did manage to get a pretty wonderful hit. I wonder if that was worth the cost, because he did almost look like accidentally on Burrowhead, but the other one looking for a shot hits a lot of the Lings, but the Ling's gone. The Banelings aren't so hard to deal with.
Man, Elazer really... That was quite scary, you know? He was coming in with a bulk of Banelings, and the Lings weren't going forward. If there was a Widowmine on that high ground, that could have gotten a great shot. That is going to be cleaned up, though. Special trying to now go to the right side. I don't know if he was trying to be sneaky or...
I think when he had army supply, he could have afforded to, but he just lost it all in the middle of the map.
Yeah. I think Elazer had that moment of just, you know, he was at an even army supply and it was a little scary. I think that's gone now. These mutas can finally take control, kill the economy once again, and he can probably get up to his infestation. But he's also finally used all of his money. I guess the inject started happening. The mutas made it a lot easier to spend the money, too. He's almost... Yeah, maybe he'll double Special's army supply. Like a minute here.
Let's get into that point. You know, we're actually pretty used to seeing Zerg players play down in supply versus Terran. It's that timing of like while you're transitioning, and Banelings with splash damage can really bring you back. This brings me a point to the Thors, but also just redirecting that to continued Widowmine production. Maybe, like there's an actual chance this engagement goes down and Special just gets the best Widowmine shots. He takes out all the Banelings, all the Lings, right? The Marines have no problem dealing with this muta count, but not when it's paired up with other things. And in fact, looks like he lost a couple here in the natural. Or, excuse me, 4th, I guess.
Yeah, 4th. It is confusing. There's so many orbitals. Not gonna get the Spire. Not gonna get much, in fact, except a little bit of a distraction.
A for effort.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I was totally ready to get hyped about like a potential comeback after losing 52 SEVs.
Yeah, because I mean, he had immediately sniped a base. He did all the right things. He's gonna get another base actually at this rate.
There you go.
One of mine's going here might go off on Larva. He's gotta be careful on that. Yeah, he's gonna blow them off to the right side now. Not that many Banelings for Elazer.
No, there's not.
Oh, but he baits the shots out. That was such a good bait too. Bottom right attack for the Lings. Not gonna be enough unless the Marines get some support.
Yeah, no medevacs here. Not quite enough of them. There's some support. There we go. But still a decent trade.
Middle of the map also going a little bit awry. The medevacs here need to get out of there alive for sure.
Yeah, you know, Special just took out a lot of drones. I guess they'd all stacked up on one base.
Yeah, but the medevac's dying. That's not something he can afford to replace.
No, you know, Lazer's still doubling that army supply.
There's no medevacs.
Mine's gotta get God mode hits.
Even if they did, there's no medevacs, so GG. Elazer ties up the series 1-1. That turned into quite the game, I gotta say. For what was a 5 Rax Reaper opening, that turned into quite the game.
It did. As I said, you know, I was really excited for the potential comeback. Watching Elazer maybe overdedicate and Special trying to make all the right moves. But that was just pretty gone.
Well, guys, we're gonna go to game 3 here in just a moment. What was the last map? Do you remember?
I'm looking now. They never wrote it.
Well, we'll go to commercial break while we get it sorted. So we'll see you guys here in a couple minutes. Before we do, though, quick reminder: type in !Matcherino and go use the code KHC3. Let's build up this prize pool. See you guys soon. All right, I fucked up the ads and we're back. Hey everybody. So I forgot, we're not using a stream delay today because everybody's playing in-house. So hopefully after this game you will do us a favor of watching the ads that I did not play. Feels bad, man. Before we get into the game, as it is the third game in the series, I want to quickly get caught up with sub shoutouts because we did miss a lot of them earlier. So big thank you to Mind Gangster, Shroom5. Wow, Shroom5 it is up at 30 months. I want no regret to acknowledge me. Feels good, man. Oh, sorry, dude. Lewis114, brand new sub coming in. Month 3 core for 36 months. 3 years, baby. East 1, East Dot, East 2. Aoshi for 4 months. Just happy anniversary, guys. You guys continue to be awesome. Diabertha was the 8-month resub. They just now it's a bits cheered. Thank you guys so much. I think we are caught up now.
Very good then. Very good.
Here in the bottom left, he is going to be the red Zerg player, Elazer.
In the top right, as the blue Terran, it is SpeCial. Well, no 3 racks.
And I just freed everybody from jail.
Good on ya.
Good on me. No 3 racks for the opening, but I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that this is Defender's Landing, right? You might still be comfortable trying to push that through, but I mean, I think you're more worried about... the beauty of the 3 racks is the safe defense it gives you at home, and you cannot get that with Defender's Landing.
Right, so what you do see, though, in Defender's Landing in this matchup is the Zerg player usually trying to get aggressive. So pool, hatch, gas, pool, gas, whatever one. But the point is hatch after so that they can actually get the Lings out and try and cancel/stall the command center. With only 2, this should just be a stall. But actually with the SCV scout, it should be nothing. It should just be an unfortunate opener for Elazer because he could have maybe fit in, like, that faster hatchery. The SCV scout even just immediately pulls back. It was perfectly timed.
I kind of like the later SCV scout too because it doesn't need to scout a lot. All it really looks for is to see if there's going to be that crazy roach all in. So I was going to say pulling back that I actually didn't like. I think suiciding that in to try and get that information would be worth it. But now the Reaper's going to chase the Lings to the left.
He was trying to just catch the Lings so that he could continue to scout, which would have been a very good move. But of course, Elazer predicting this, realizing he was scouted, he hides them. I mean, he has to hide them so far away that, the command center would be finished. And, you maybe lose 1 SCV because you weren't paying attention type deal, but it wouldn't stall anything out. But the Reaper does choose to go, just stay at home because the SCV is doing a decent enough job. Unless Elazer realizes the SCV is there and then goes to the right and then north, his Roach Rush will be scouted.
That would be the super duperest juke of all time.
I mean, it'd be really good. It'd be totally, just damning for SpeCial. He should be prepared for this.
I mean, the thing that's kind of funny too is Elazer's no stranger to this, right? Like we actually saw him do this as the Nation Wars, whether it's this version or the Ravagers. Like the point is, he's really good with early game roaches, and we've seen him get really aggressive in Europe with it. Glad to see the tactic has followed him to Korea. Now the question is whether this will defend because it is 1 Banshee, and okay, I was gonna say Hellions aren't gonna cut it. I like the swap to the Cyclone. This is still gonna be a pretty tough defense.
Yeah, and he's kind of tight on the gas, so it's not like he can produce all the Cyclones and all the Banshees in the world. But this might just be enough. The Banshee's going to take a long time. That Cyclone does help. Sees that it's Speedlings as well, so it's very much committed from Elazer. Maybe would have wanted to repair that Scotty boat a little while longer, but didn't get it. Figured it would be broken immediately, which it basically was.
SCV's mass repairing can be really helpful here. This is so tough though. If the Lings get washed off by the Hellions, there's a good chance that SpeCial defends this, but that's not quite happening in the way he wants it to. He does dodge out past the Corsair Gear though. It looks like he's broken this at the cost of 10 SCVs.
Yeah, I think it worked out quite well. That's down to 15 SCVs, but with double Mule, and Elazer's only at 19 drones. Plus, he has to now deal with Hellions that are going to be out in the map. Probably. They may be a little bit scared seeing that there are Speedlings. They might stay back at home, but something here can go across the map safely. The Banshee or the Hellions. And that's gonna do something. I mean, maybe not a lot, because Elazer also knows what SpeCial has, but something.
I actually really like the idea of the lock-on pressure to this Overlord, because that is not something a laser can afford to lose right now.
SpeCial is still going to commit to Cloak despite, you know, having to start it later with the emergency defense. It's always a little weird to see such a late Cloak, but he might even go for a third Banshee because of it. Breaking the rocks gives you a little bit less of a headache on Defender's Landing, so good choice. And he does just leave the Hellions at home. I think it's the safest choice. I mean, you don't want to lose the Cyclones, because they do suck against Lings, and you don't want to have to lift up your command center again, because you did take SEV losses, so that's the way like a laser gets back into it, just like completely shutting down any counter pressure and then also getting back into that main base.
Well, this is gonna
I thought
this is
a
gonna be
laser
bad.
was prepared for this, but this might just be game over.
I think he really was hoping that the muted timing was gonna be what took care of it, right? He knew there was Banshees, there's no question about it. His choice to put a Spore Crawler down was that, a choice.
The Overseer hasn't been made, but
Cloak's finished up in a
SpeCial.
second.
Yeah, I was like, is he gonna just assume that it is? Because a 2-base Spire follow-up is pretty common. Ling's unable to kill those. That doubly sucks. A laser didn't take care of the Hellions and they didn't kill the Cyclones. Ugh.
GG. All right, SpeCial will take this series 2-1 and move on to the semifinals. He'll play against the winner of Scarlet and Drogo, which we will be casting next. We'll try and get some results from Cloudy Neeb, Norgret, Jon Snow for you guys too. But like I said, I was off on didn't play any ads because we're not used to not having a delay, so that's the cost of being live. We'll see you guys in a couple minutes while I run these ones though.